I'm not gonna make it the traditional way. I'm gonna make it the way my family has started to make it. Okay, so what we are gonna need today is 1 chicken breast, some frozen sweet corn, and some Pillsbury croissant dough. It doesn't have to be Pillsbury, but just get some croissant dough. And get your shredded cheese. You can use Parmesan cheese. That's a good cheese that melts very easily. So yeah. So we're gonna start with the corn. Let's go ahead and start with the corn. We're gonna be making chicken pastelillos. Alright, so we're going to start with the corn, and we're going to take a pan like this, and we're going to saute the corn. So we're going to use butter. So get your stick of butter or whatever butter you have, and we're just going to spread some butter. Well, first we got to turn the heat on. That'd be smart. I'd put it on medium heat. Not too high, not too low. So we don't want to burn the butter. And go ahead and melt some butter in the pan. And you can add a little bit of olive oil. I'm gonna go ahead and add a few drops. That's good enough. And then we're gonna add, oh, let's not add the entire bag now. Okay, so once you put the corn in, put that leftover corn to the side. I would say use maybe half the bag, because you don't need a whole lot. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a little chunk off and put it, a little chunk of butter in with the corn. We're gonna get our milk. By the way, I measure with my eyes, so just watch. We're just gonna put a little bit of milk. That's good. Just a little bit, not too much. I would maybe say that's 2 tablespoons, possibly. But you literally just have to do the smallest pour. We get our handy dandy spatula. Mix that around a bit. Some pepper. A little sprinkle of pepper. Next, we're gonna add some lemon pepper. I only add a little bit, not too much. wasn't coming out at first. And then we're gonna mix it again. Mix it. I might put mine a little higher in temperature because it's not. I have an old stove, so I have to mess with the temperature a little bit until it starts to heat up to the temperature I want. Then I'll turn it down. Sometimes it takes a little while for it to heat up. So I don't have it on high. I have it on a little more than medium right now. I'm just gonna mix this around. Alrighty, and we're going to add, this is my special ingredient. We're gonna add a pinch of sugar, just to make it a little sweet, because I find the frozen sweet corn does not really have much of a sweet taste to it. So just add a bit of sugar, and I have so after we add the sugar, we're just gonna mix around the corn. And then we're just gonna cover it and let it saute. So we're gonna cover the corn and let it saute on medium heat. Just make sure this is mixed well. And we're gonna begin with the chicken. Let's continue prepping the chicken. Alrighty, so we're gonna start prepping our chicken. We're gonna take our chicken breast. We're gonna add some seasoning. Alright, so we're gonna add some adobo. The only reason I'm prepping it in the bag is because I'm going to air fry it, and it's harder to season it in an air fryer. So I'm gonna add some sazon. And you can add as much seasoning as you like. I personally next is some lemon pepper. Now, I don't like to add too much lemon pepper, but just enough. Alright, I'm gonna go get some garlic. Alrighty, so we're gonna take our garlic clove and we're gonna go ahead and start chopping it up. Now, I don't have much counter space, so bear with me. Alright, once you finish dicing up that garlic clove, we're going to go ahead and sprinkle some of that onto the chicken. Now, I love garlic, but I don't like to cook too much. Oh. Also, let's add some olive oil. spices up. By the way, you can add some parsley to your chicken. I've done it a few times. I currently don't have parsley right now, so we're not doing that today, but that is an optional seasoning if you'd like to add it. So now that our chicken is all seasoned, we can add it to our air fryer. Also remember, while you're prepping the chicken, make sure to check on your phone and mix it up. You don't want the corn to get burnt. Alright, let's go ahead and put our chicken breast inside of our air fryer. There's already olive oil, but I'm just gonna add a little bit more. Now what we're going to do is put it in our air fryer. Alrighty guys, so we're gonna set our air fryer to air fry at 370 for a time of 22 minutes. And when it reaches the halfway point, go ahead and open it, and we're gonna flip the chicken breast. So go ahead and start. Alrighty, let's go ahead and flip this bad boy. I'm gonna just take a fork. Alrighty. We currently have 14 minutes left. Alrighty, before we go ahead and take the chicken out, I put it in for another 5 minutes. We are going to prep the croissant rolls so that we can go ahead and start making the pastelillos. Alrighty, let's start peeling this bad boy. Honestly, I suck at peeling this. Oi! I swear that gets me every single time. Every single goddamn time. It scares the shit out of me. It's like a grenade is going off in your hand. So we're gonna go ahead and grab if I can. I feel like this is like the hardest part, messing with the dough. So we're gonna go ahead and unroll 2 croissant triangles, and it's gonna be a whole big rectangle. That's gonna be our first one. And so I'm gonna show you what I'm doing here. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to fill in all the little cracks. Since it does have an outline for the 2 squares, we're gonna turn triangles. We're gonna turn the 2 triangles into one ginormous rectangle. We're basically making stuffed croissants. Technically, you can call them stuffed croissants, but it's basically my family's new version of our pastelillo recipe. I just prefer making the pastelillos this way, only because it's less oily, less greasy, and it just tastes goddamn good. Alright, let's go take the chicken out. Look how juicy it is. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and shred the chicken. Alrighty, we're gonna take our chicken. The juices are so nice. Put it in here. We're gonna shred our chicken. By the way, you guys should get one of these. They are so good. So good for shredding chicken. Alright guys, check this out. There you have it. Shredded chicken. Let's taste it. So nice and juicy. Now that we have our chicken shredded, we're gonna take the croissant dough and we're gonna start filling it with chicken. We gotta get our corn. So you only have to cook the corn for like 5 to 10 minutes, really. But you can really cook it for however long you prefer to cook your corn. But it doesn't really matter because it's going in the oven anyways. So just pour some of that on top. Let's put a little bit more corn. Go. And add our cheese. You can add as much cheese as you like. I'm using Mexican styled 4 cheese, but you can use any shredded cheese you like. I prefer to use the cheese that melts easily. Alright, next step. This is you can really fold it however you like, but this is how I fold it. So we're going to take one of the corners. We're going to try our best to replicate the croissant folding. So we're going to fold this corner. Let's move this guy out of the way. We're gonna grab this other corner here. I'm gonna try to cover every crack, little cranny, every little crack and cranny. have it. Here is our little pastelillo / stuffed croissant. I try to make it look as much as a croissant as I can. Alrighty, I'm gonna do the other pastelillos off camera. Go ahead and start preheating your oven to 350 while you are making the pastelillos. Alrighty, I finished wrapping the second one. So let's go ahead and put these two bad boys in the oven. Now, I don't have like a tray, so I'm just gonna throw them in there. Now, we're gonna set a timer for 25 minutes. Alrighty, they're all done. Look at how good the pastelillos look. You can call them pastelillos, you can call them stuffed croissants, whatever you like, but this is my family's way of making pastelillos.